Certain customer behaviors drive Chick-fil-A employees up the wall. What frustrates them the most? Mispronouncing sauces? Being rude at the drive-thru? Keep watching to find out what orders Chick-fil-A employees hate the most. Fast food drive-thru etiquette. It's a thing, and there are do's and don'ts to drive-thru ordering. As you can imagine, several behaviors make the employees at the drive-thru of your favorite eateries unhappy. For instance, ordering items from other restaurants and blaming the window worker for the wrong order. Then there's changing your order at the window, not having payment ready, and of course, talking on your cell phone and giving the just the minute gesture. Why do these behaviors frustrate fast food workers so much? Well, to the diligent attendant waiting while you ask every person in the car what they want, you're just one of about 16 million people ordering at a drive-thru window that day in America. 6 billion orders are completed by drive-thru in this country each year, and Chick-fil-A sports the longest drive-thru lines in the nation. So yeah, the pet peeves of these fast food warriors should be of concern to you. With that in mind, what drives Chick-fil-A employees nuts? One thing they get a good eye roll over is customers' redundant ordering. According to Chick-fil-A employees, things like asking for fries with a kid's meal, which inherently includes fries, can drive them a little bonkers. One comment by an employee directed toward the dedicated fans of the third most popular fast food chain in America has a good point. They explain that there's no need to say things like sweet and spicy sriracha. That's a bit like asking for wet water or cold ice. Chick-fil-A, like most fast food establishments, is in the midst of a hiring crisis. A full 75% of restaurant operators say that finding staff is the key challenge they are faced with. 78% say they don't have enough staff to handle their daily business. So it would behoove all of us to pay attention to the needs of this embattled group of service providers. When you're smoking at the window, playing your stereo too loud, demanding fresh fries, littering, or being a jerk at the double drive-thru, your dutiful Chick-fil-A attendant may acknowledge you with the requisite "my pleasure," but rest assured, it probably isn't. Chick-fil-A's trademark "my pleasure" response is something that apparently becomes so ingrained that it can be hard for employees to shake when they're not donning the bright red uniform. The phrase made it into Chick-fil-A lingo as a result of founder Truett Cathy's visit to a Ritz-Carlton. He was delighted at being met with that particular response as opposed to the more run-of-the-mill "you're welcome." Though the phrase doesn't appear in Chick-fil-A's official training manuals, it's part of a company culture that is rooted in taking customer service above and beyond the norm. Using it is one of the 4 core values that need to be remembered when serving guests. The other 3 are eye contact, speaking with a friendly tone, and smiling.
If you come and interview with me and you don't make eye contact with me, you talk to me over here, you're not going to get hired.
Each of the 140,000 Chick-fil-A team members around the country is hired for that smile and its readiness, not their work history or resume. When choosing new employees, hiring managers reportedly lean heavily on their assessment of the prospective employee's personality. And some Chick-fil-A customers also note that Chick-fil-A sets itself apart by asking for customers' names rather than just assigning them order numbers. The conciliatory nature of those friendly Chick-fil-A workers translates into patience as well. It serves as an assurance that the eye rolls elicited from customers ordering faux pas are concealed, at least to our faces. These fast food warriors roll with the punches, problems, and mispronunciations. Speaking of mispronunciations, employees often have to endure all of the different ways the adoring public butchers the pronunciation of Polynesian sauce. Some of the more interesting interpretations of the name include things like playground sauce, Himalayan sauce, Pomeranian sauce, Polyasian sauce, and the Asian joint. One self-identified Chick-fil-A employee wrote that at their store, team members were given shirts sporting the many monikers the Polynesian sauce had been given. If customers' inability to pronounce sauce names correctly brings a chuckle or at least a lighthearted facepalm to the fast food workers standing in the cold in an effort to expedite the drive-thru experience, we're happy to oblige. Really, it's our pleasure. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite fast food restaurants are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.